Okay, so we've just left Don and are at mainland Laos waiting for our bus to pick us up and go to Siem Reap. We're just stopping here and we've told it might be like 20 minutes. As you can see, it's just so hot.
We've arrived at the Laos border and so now we're having to show our exit proof, and then we go to Cambodia and have to show our visas to go into there. In Cambodia we can't actually show our visas, we don't have one yet, but we have just been given on the bus 2 little forms we have to fill out, one for our visa and one for something else. I can't remember what it was, like just your arrival, and so we're going to do that next, but I don't know where that is. But we're getting on the bus and then they'll bring us to that next bit. But I've just given my proof of exit for Laos, and so then I got a big used stamp on the bit of my passport that said I'm okay to be in Laos. And so now, yeah, we're leaving. We've successfully completed our visas and we are now back on the bus, and I think we're going to be safe to go into Cambodia. So that was relatively smooth actually, there was nothing to worry about. We're watching Great British Bake Off, but it's like 2 PM and they still haven't given us lunch, so we're very hungry. I've eaten my entire packet of crisps because I couldn't wait, but I don't know what they're going to do about lunch. Checking my passport again, but look at this hut that we stopped at. We've been served our food and it is now 2:10 and we have rice, obviously, and egg, which Dan was not happy about. Oh, mine's a little bit juicy, look. It's not that bad. And it's obviously cold, classic. So yeah. We have made it and we are in Cambodia and we're in a tuk-tuk on our way to our hostel. Oh, getting a bit crazy. So much going on. Anyway, we get into our tuk-tuk, we negotiate a price with the guy and haggle as per usual, and then he comes round to the side and asks us for our names and then says that he doesn't have any money and that his family are poor and that he wants us to book Angkor with him, and just standing there for ages. So I was like, we just want to go back to our hostel now, if that's okay, we've had a long journey. And he was really nice, but I mean, he is lovely, he's driving us out. It's just, they all try to guilt trip you, but everyone else on us who got into a tuk-tuk left before us, even though we were the first off. We had loads of chat with this guy. We just feel really guilty, but it's like we've just had an 8-9 hour journey. We don't want to be chatting loads. It's just annoying. It's really bizarre here. They take 2 currencies, so they have their own, which is like Real,
I think.
Real, something like that.
They have US dollars.
US dollars, and so you go to the ATM and you take out US dollars and then they accept. So look, we went to a hostel and then we were about to pay, we don't have any money, so he said go to the ATM and he said it's $30, and it's like, why? We're doing it in US dollars. It's very bizarre.
Yeah,
but
weird.
Hey ho, we're now going to have to try and get used to converting US dollars and real, whatever it's called, which is very bizarre.
So confusing.
But we all learn every day. We've got some food from the restaurant at the hostel because we're very hungry. It's like gone 8 PM and we thought if we go out, it's going to take ages for us to find somewhere and order and eat. So we ordered here and I've gone for a club sandwich. And then Dan has gone for some noodles. We're on our way to Angkor to see the sunrise.
Yeah, quite early. It's like 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 5 in the morning.
Should be good.
But yeah, very exciting. We have made it and the sun is currently rising. Our guide give us, well, we didn't have a guide, our tuk-tuk guide give us some information, which was good. And we're heading there now. Hopefully the sunrise is good, but it is a bit cloudy, so we'll see. We've spotted this group of people who are like all coordinated, but they're not wearing the same top, so they've done it on purpose. And look at the hats as well. There's loads of like inscriptions, not inscriptions, but like kind of carvings on the walls inside the temples to tell stories. So Angkor is rather large, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very big. We're just wandering around it. Our tuk-tuk guide gave us 2 hours, so we're just having a wander. Dan has decided that he would like to walk up these insane amount of steps just to see more of the same temple. So rest assured I'm not doing that. Off he goes. Bye. Back. There he is. We're currently struggling to find our way out of this temple. I don't know how. The tuk-tuk guy said that we're going to meet him on the other side, but we can't work out how to get to the other side. We just can't find an exit. So, we've done Angkor Wat now. It was good. It was
good. It's very big.
It's huge.
It's quite spectacular.
It is. We're trying to find our tuk-tuk driver now.
Yeah.
To go to the next one.
Yeah.
You can see it's in the background.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So here's the moat. Very large moat. So we're at our next temple, which we're going to go into soon, but opposite is this basically bath that was made by the king, and it's right on the moat. And I mean, it's not a bath right now, obviously. Well, the temple was 800 years ago, and then I think it was modified. A bath was created, but I don't know exactly when. So we're now at Bangkok. Whoa, look at all those ants.
Whoa.
Split here,
Go back together.
but then they go back together. This is insane, it goes so far. We're at Battambang, which is the next temple on our little loop. And this is the one that's 800 years old, built in the 12th century.
So we've just finished this temple.
We quite liked it.
Yeah, we really liked it.
It's a bit more fun to explore around.
Quieter as well. There's hardly
There's
any
no
people
one
here.
there, yeah.
We also saw some bats that were nesting in there.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The ants are carrying a worm.
A massive worm.
That is huge. Next up is
From Temple.
This is the one that Tomb Raider is based on, and
Film.
the film. There's a tree, I think, in the middle of the temple. It's grown over it. Come up with like a code name for Americans.
Because there's a lot of American tourists here, and they stick out like a sore thumb.
So before they speak, we just try to guess.
It's quite funny.
And so I'm about to show you a big group of corgs. Spot the corgs. I can't really believe that the tree is just like perfectly fine, just
So
growing
cool.
around the temple. It's so cool. So there's actually multiple trees going over multiple temples, well, parts of the temple, which is kind of crazy. So we're now at, I think it's called Takyo, or Takyao, something like that. And it's a temple that was never finished because whilst it was being constructed, lightning struck.
It killed all of the workers. What?
That's not what he said.
Yeah, he said all the people in it died.
I thought he said it just put them off it, so they didn't want to carry on building it.
No, he said the people died, and then it was a bad
omen. Oh, I didn't realise it was actually whilst people were working.
Yeah.
Well, that's even more interesting. So it never got continued, and so it's not complete.
At least one of us was listening.
I was listening. Dan has gone to explore inside, but there's a lot of stairs and it's very hot, so I'm not. There's a running theme going on here. Spot Dan. There he is. It looks steep. Very glad I didn't go. Oh, yay. Go. Right at the top. So Dan couldn't take any photos whilst he was up there because he dropped his phone again.
Annoyingly, dropped my phone, and then I went to take some photos, and the screen is just like black where obviously there's a photo, and yeah, just give it up a little bit, which is annoying. So
yes, the camera's not working.
yeah, so everything else is fine, but we'll try and speak to our hostel and see if they recommend anyone who can fix it.
Don't be too scared, Mum. The final temple now, but before we go in there, there's loads of monkeys just chilling.
They look like macaques.
Oh, you know your type of monkey.
Yeah.
I love monkeys, they're so cool. Look at that one. Oh my god, baby. Oh. So the temple we're at now has 200 faces within the peaks of the temple. It's kind of crazy. For example, over there you can see the faces. There's 200 of these. So we're all done with the temples. We're a bit templed out by the end. 5 is enough for us. Some people do 3 days and we did 5 hours. So I don't know how they do that. But it was good. We were very glad we went. We're just going to try and find something for lunch now because we are hungry, even though it's only like 10:30. We're starving. We've come to a traditional place for Cambodia cuisine, and I've gone for pineapple rice, fried rice. Dan has gone for
tofu amok, which is a traditional Cambodian curry.
So we just had some food, and now we're heading back to the hostel because I'm feeling a bit rough. So I'm thinking I might have a nap. Dan is just going to chill out for a bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're going to see what happens with the rest of the day, but I need to lie down.
The early start was maybe a bit much.
Yeah, it's a mix of that and also sleep. Hardly had any sleep, and it's boiling. It's so hot.
It's very hot.
So yeah. We have napped. Well, I had a longer nap.
Ella napped. I napped for about 20 minutes. Ella napped for about 2 hours plus, maybe.
Yeah. It was well needed, and it did take me a while to get back round to my senses. We watched a bit of Strictly. We're just about to head out. We're going to Pub Street.
Mm-hmm. It's just a street full of loads of pubs, you know, right off our street.
There's also ow! Just got my neck.
There's an ice cream shop as well that we might go to afterwards.
Ow!
Yeah.
This is bonkers. There's literally astronauts. So we've come to a Mexican to have some tacos, and because they've been recommended online, and I have gone for sweet potato and black beans and chicken, and Dan has gone for the same plus a pulled pork one. So I'll show you. They look really good. Okay, this is the sweet potato and black beans.
Eventually we got there. We went down on Thursday.
Ella's just writing our name on the wall of the restaurant. So we've gone for some ice cream at the Gelato Lab. I've gone for Chocolato, which is vegan. It's just like really dark chocolate ice cream, but that's my favourite anyway. Ella's gone for Stracciatella.
It's very hard to hold the phone like this. One thing we're not loving currently is the pressure they put on you for the tuk-tuks, or when you're like browsing on one of the markets like these that are around us, like where there's like clothes and stuff. Dan has lost his t-shirt, so we kind of want a new t-shirt. You like walk up to somewhere, instantly they're like right in your face, just waiting, asking you what do you want, like what one do you want, or, like you want this, you want that, do you want to come inside? It's like no, we just want to have a look. Like even just then, Dan's, the amount of times I've said no thank you tonight, it's just insane. The other thing is the kids, like the children, they're so young and they're coming up to you whilst you're eating dinner saying $1, $1. One kid was like, buy me taco, I'm hungry, and like buy me ice cream, and it's like, no. Coffee. Good morning. We are on our way to fix Dan's phone.
Yeah, obviously the camera is broken. So yeah, we're going to go to a phone repair shop, try and get it fixed. So, we've got breakfast. I've gone for a, I can't remember what it's called, it's just like a protein smoothie bowl. We've also got some fruit, free fruit and orange juice. And Ella's gone for avocado, vinegar, bacon.
Oh yeah, I did. There's no bacon.
Missing the bacon. We exchanged the other one and now we've got avocado and bacon. But we thought it came with an egg.
But it hasn't, so oh well. I'm not going to send it back again. So we've just gone back to the phone man and the camera's completely broken and he needs to completely redo the camera. So it's going to cost, well, he said $75 and I got it down to 65. So that's about, I only saved £7.50, but it's about £50. That's a bit annoying, so we're getting out some money now to pay for that. But Dan needs a camera, so we have to do it. So I managed to do a bit more haggling, kind of. We asked for a new screen protector because Dan's was absolutely messed up, and he put it on. And then I said, "Can we do $65 for everything?" And he said, "Yeah." So free, kind of a free screen protector.
£49, £50. Could have been worse, but
yeah,
annoying nonetheless.
So we're about to head out to go and see the African rats that are trained to basically find landmines, and they've saved like hundreds of thousands of lives. All of the landmines in Cambodia, there's rats that basically help find them, and they've been trained to help detect the smell. And other like metal detectors, normally they can detect like plastic and all types of metal, whereas the rats are only know how to detect the specific part that is part of a landmine. So yeah, really interesting. We'll see what that's like.
So our hero rat, they can smell over 1 meter deep and over 1 meter square. The team work with them. Okay. So now she stop. You see the leg scratching. Okay, and then we will make a click for reward. Yeah. Okay. So now she get the peanut. Yeah. Stay inside the room.
Okay, so we did the rats. We saw the rats earlier, and we really enjoyed it. It was really
so
good.
cool.
It was really interesting to learn about the rats, and
We met them,
we met them, Amanda and Jordan, the two officer names.
They were really,
It was great to learn
just so cool
about the great, the fantastic work they do. It's really good.
They save so many people.
Yeah, it's crazy how many mines they get and how many people they save.
Yeah.
So that was great. We're currently just on our way to get some dinner. We're going to a Greek restaurant. And then we're going to the circus.
Okay, the gyros has come and it looks so good. Dan has got chicken, but with no tzatziki and with hummus instead. Twist it around. Whoa. We absolutely love the Greek.
One of the best meals we've had here. It was really nice.
Okay, so our tuk-tuk has arrived, and it's the same guy that took us to Angkor and the rats. I think
He's
we
our
might.
chauffeur.
Yeah, he's our chauffeur.
They're just so talented, some of them are so strong.
Yeah.
It's really good to see.
Yeah. So our final night in Siem Reap.
Yeah.
Good morning. First proper yolky eggs, it looks like. Avocado on eggs for me. One for fruit and French toast, classic.
Yeah.
So we're at the bus station. We just got picked up from our accommodation in this bus. Just the two of us. And we thought, is this the bus to Battambang, or are they picking us up to bring us to the bus station? Because it's an insanely big transfer.
Yeah.
But it was a transfer because we're now at the bus station waiting. I think
there's big coaches here. I think we might be getting on a big coach.
Yeah, but some of them say like Cambodia to Thailand or Cambodia to Vietnam or them. I think this might be our bus.
Maybe.
But it's just that we've been told to get off it for now. I don't know. Maybe they check tickets or something. Anyway, a bit bizarre, but I think the bus is meant to leave in about 40 minutes, so we'll see.
We're gonna get the turn around. Can I
Like in person, you can really see the floods. They're coming out so fast. You can't on the camera. There are loads. So today has been kind of crazy.
Absolute whirlwind.
Whirlwind completely. So we woke up in Siem Reap and we got our bus to Battambang where we're staying for one night, and we have our tour booked for the day. We go on the tour, and then mid-tour we're on the tour with two girls that are also on the same like kind of route as us, and we're just chatting and we realised that the bus to Koh Rong, which is our next destination, is a night bus, so that won't be until tomorrow night. But tomorrow night we've already got accommodation booked in Koh Rong. We didn't realise it's like a sleeper bus, 11-hour journey to Koh Rong. So we've got tonight's accommodation and tomorrow night's accommodation already booked, and we need to fit in a sleeper bus. And so tonight's accommodation is only £2 or £3 each, but tomorrow's accommodation is £18 each. So we don't want to miss out on that one. So basically at 6 p.m. or 6:30 tonight, we booked to go on the sleeper bus tonight. And instead of sleeping in Battambang, like we thought we were going to, we're going to be sleeping on a bus to go to Koh Rong and be there tomorrow morning.
So really last minute, but we're on our way to the bus, so should be fine.
We'll miss out on tonight's accommodation, but that's fine. Yeah, crazy whirlwind. We didn't even stay in Battambang, like a day trip. Crazy stuff. So we haven't really had much time to vlog today because we've been spending the whole day with Jasmine and Nicole, who we kept bumping into over the last week or so in different places, and then eventually we started talking today, and then we ended up spending the day on a tour with them, and that was really fun. So we didn't end up vlogging much, but what we did was really cool. So we did a bamboo train which brought us to a village, and like it's the same train track that is like proper big trains use, and so we had to wait at one point for a train to go by so that we could then get back on the train track, because they literally just put the bamboo train is just a bit of bamboo on two bits of like, I don't know what they are. The bits that the bamboo goes on top of is the bit that goes onto the track. And so then we went to a local village, and it's literally just full of children selling you bracelets, and we didn't buy any bracelets, but it was full of them, and that was quite sad. But it's so hard because culturally, like that's what they do. They get the children to sell things that then they make money, but then if the children don't go to school, then the children are literally saying to us, like obviously a rehearsed sentence saying, buy 2 bracelets, I go to school, and it's like, oh, I don't think you will. But the bamboo train was cool, and then after the bamboo train we went up to some like a viewpoint, and we saw some caves, like they're called killer caves, and that was extremely sad, and it was just so awful. It was about the Cambodian genocide, which is of such recent history, and our tour guide auntie was tortured in the caves that we were in, and so that was just, and he wasn't even a tour guide, he was a tuk-tuk driver that was really lovely. We tipped him in the end because he was just so good and gave us so much information, and that was really interesting. And then like so awful, like harrowing, like honestly awful. And then after that we went and watched the bats, which was so cool. In the bat cave we watched them, like, I don't know, is there a word for it? Like, is the word?
No, I don't think so. Because they're nocturnal, they go out at night and they go hunt for food, so we just watched them leave their cave.
Yeah. It was really cool. There was like, there's millions of them, which is just insane. It was so cool. And then we've come back, and now we're going to Koh Rong.
Yeah. Okay, so what have you got here?
So Nicole said that this fudge chocolate cake from 7-Eleven was really good. She had it last night, so I'm going to give it a go.
Nice.
Nice. That is rich though.
Is it?
And a thick layer of fudge on top.
Wow. That's it for Siem Reap and Battambang. On to Koh Rong next.